Grandma continued with the story. Ravana's pushpaka vimana flew into the skies with Sita Devi. Unni said in a low and sad voice,
If only Sita had listened to Lakshmana, she would have been safe and nothing so terrible would have happened.
Grandma pulled Unni close to her and smiled at her innocent grandson. All that happens is God's will, Unni. Sri Rama needed a reason to destroy Ravana. There has to be a reason for every action. Sri Rama could not just have walked into Lanka and told Ravana, Hey, I have come to kill you. Let's fight!
True.
Unni agreed and started laughing. Grandma joined in the laughter.
What happened afterwards?
Unni asked. As the pushpaka vimana was flying, Sita cried out, Oh Rama, did you not vow to always look after me? Won't you rescue me? Oh Lakshmana, don't you see what is happening? Are you so upset that you do not help me now? Save me, O Rama! The king of birds, Jatayu, the huge vulture, was resting in the forest. Do you remember who he was, Unni?
Yes, Grandma. Jatayu was an old friend of King Dasharatha. Lord Rama had blessed him to stay near his ashram.
That's right, Unni. Though he was a vulture, Jatayu looked upon Rama and Sita as his own children. He heard the pitiable cries of Sita and looked up towards the sky. He saw Ravana carrying her away. Unable to bear the sight of Sita struggling against the wicked Rakshasa, he spread his wings and soared into the air. Jatayu, though he was old, was majestic like a winged mountain. He was determined to protect Sita, even if it cost him his life. With his powerful wings, he slammed into the pushpaka vimana, causing it to stop mid-air. Ravana was taken aback. Swiftly arming himself, Ravana rained showers of arrows, which Jatayu swiftly broke into pieces with his mighty talons. Using his sharp beak, the powerful vulture broke the front of the pushpaka vimana. Furious at being challenged in his attempt to carry Sita away, Ravana fought back brutally. The two titans thus clashed in mid-air. Ravana, the Rakshasa king, and Jatayu, the king of birds. After a fierce battle, Ravana drew the Chandrahasa, a gleaming sword, and cut off both wings of Jatayu. The elderly Jatayu tumbled helplessly towards the ground as the pushpaka vimana tore away to its destination. Seeing this, a tearful Sita blessed Jatayu. Oh dear one, may you remain alive until my husband passes this way and you are able to recount to him what has happened. Moaning in pain, Jatayu waited for Sri Rama's arrival. Mustering up whatever strength was left in his body, he chanted the name Rama, Rama, and waited. Sita sat still in the pushpaka vimana, meditating upon her lord. Tears were streaming down her face incessantly. After they had flown for some time, she spotted a group of monkeys on a mountain peak. Thinking quickly, she removed her ornaments and wrapped them tightly in a torn piece of her shawl. Throwing them down with great force, she prayed, May my husband be able to find these. Ravana did not notice what Sita had done. They crossed the seas without any delay, and the chariot flew straight to the Ashoka grove situated in the middle of Ravana's palace. The loathsome Ravana then said to Sita, Look upon my kingdom and palace, O beautiful one. Become my queen, and you will reign upon it all. I, who am the lord of all this, am ready to serve you. Sita, pale with grief, held a blade of grass between her and Ravana. Though weak, her voice was resolute. Do you not feel ashamed of your cowardly act of carrying away someone else's wife? You do not know my beloved husband Rama, the mighty one, who will surely come and rescue me. Hear this now, O vile Rakshasa. Your days are numbered. Ravana was furious at being challenged. He called a group of Rakshasis and told them to take her away. Sita Devi took refuge under the shade of a Shimshapa tree. The Rakshasis guarded her throughout the day and night. She sat there absorbed in meditation on her Lord, foregoing food and sleep, braving hot days and cold nights, wind and rain. She prayed from the depths of her soul that she would be reunited with her beloved Lord. Now let us turn back to Rama and Lakshmana. After killing Maricha, Rama was hurrying back to Sita. When he saw Lakshmana approaching him from afar, Rama said, "Lakshmana, the golden deer was Maricha, the conjurer. I killed him. Why have you come to me? Why did you leave Sita alone?" Lakshmana cried as he told Rama about the events leading to his coming in search of his elder brother. "Dear brother," said Lakshmana, "I tried to convince Sita that the cries for help came from a Rakshasa who knew how to imitate your voice. But Sita Devi wasn't ready to listen to me. She even accused me of evil designs. That's why I left her alone and came in search of you. Please forgive me." Rama broke into a run. Lakshmana ran alongside him. When they reached the ashram, Sita was nowhere to be seen. Rama called out, his voice breaking in anxiety, "Sita, oh Sita, where are you?" He searched frantically all around the ashram. Not knowing where to go, the brothers went searching for Sita all over the forest. They saw the broken parts of the chariot and weapons. In a deeply pained voice, Rama asked Lakshmana, "Has any Rakshasa abducted my Sita, killed her, and eaten her?" It was then that they saw a terrible form lying motionless nearby. Thinking that he was the Rakshasa who had eaten Sita, Rama rushed towards him, ready to kill him. It was Jatayu, lying waiting patiently for the arrival of his lord, Sri Rama. He addressed Sri Rama, "O Rama, do not kill me. I am Jatayu, the friend of your father Dasharatha. I saw Ravana travelling through the air in his aerial chariot, carrying Sita Devi away. I heard her cry out for you and Lakshmana. I flew into the air to challenge Ravana. After a long fight, he cut off my wings with the Chandrahasa. Sita Devi blessed me, giving me life until you met me and I recounted the story to you." Even while suffering unimaginable pain, Jatayu was happily gazing deeply at the beautiful face of his Lord. He then composed hymns in praise of Sri Rama. The Lord gently hoisted the huge bird onto his lap and tenderly caressed him. In deep bliss, Jatayu abandoned his body and attained union with his Lord. Sri Rama built a pyre for the brave bird and cremated him. He also performed his last rites as befitting a noble human. Unni reflected on the story. After thinking for a while, he said,
Just like the vulture Jatayu served Sri Rama, we can see many animals serving Amma too. Amma has dogs, birds, squirrels, cows, and even elephants serving her. Amma doesn't seem to be scared of any kind of creatures. How is it possible?
Grandma responded to Unni's thoughtful question. That's a great observation, Unni. Amma says that God dwells in everything. Nowhere is it mentioned that God dwells only in human beings and not in animals or other species of life. God is the mountains, the rivers, the valleys, the trees. He is in the birds, the clouds, in the stars, the sun and moon, everywhere. God dwells in Sarva Charachara, in both the moving and the unmoving. However, it is difficult for us to see God's all-pervasiveness. Incarnations like Sri Rama can see the divine in everything. Thus, he was served by the great vulture Jatayu and by other animals such as monkeys and squirrels. When these animals served him, he returned his blessings to them in the same way that he did for his human disciples. Thus, Jatayu was blessed to attain the realms reserved for the great kings such as Dashratha. Amma does the same for all of her devotees, regardless of their form. This shows her greatness.